Hello, Capricorn Aquarius Cuspers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel with all of your subscriptions and your likes and your shares. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to click that subscribe button before you leave. All right, Cuspers, this is your July 2019 Capricorn Aquarius. Please be sure to check out your moon sign and rising sign as well. And since you're Cuspers, be sure to watch your the Capricorn and Aquarius videos. Overall, the Knight of Swords in reverse, which really goes with your Know Your Fears oracle card that I pulled while meditating on your energy before turning on the record button. So this Knight of Swords just feels like you need to be paying more attention. Okay? You need to pay this situation much more attention. You know, it feels stressful, it feels, blown out of proportion, but it needs your attention. So what's crossing you? The Tower. So obviously with the Tower, a very scary card. When you look at it, this really is about being mindful of this situation because things are changing here. Now, while we don't always have control over how things change, we do have control over the way we act. Mindfulness, 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 mindfulness. So what lies below you? The Three of Coins in reverse. So this sort of lack of planning ahead is what's going to, it's that fear. It's like you're scared to put the work in. Maybe you're scared of success. Maybe you're so afraid of what the outcome can be. It's almost like you're manifesting the most negative outcome. So with this knowledge from the cards in my guides, it feels like it's time for you to stop being afraid of what could be and start being excited about what can be, what you can manifest, what you can influence, that energy that you are able to influence in a high vibrational way around this situation. Because this situation is just, it feels like something you don't want to look at. And of course, matches the oracle card. So in the past, so you are afraid of how others are going to perceive you, how they're going to judge you. But this is the thing, the way other people think about you doesn't matter. The only opinion that matters is your own. So don't give anybody else power over you. I do feel, some of my guides are saying that you're judging yourself over the way you handled a situation very similar to this, so a life lesson in the past. But this is the thing, even if you handled it incorrectly in the past, that means you learned from it. And you can take this knowledge that you learned and not repeat your mistakes, what you feel are your mistakes. It's time to forgive yourself for those mistakes and apply that knowledge in a beneficial way to this situation, to you, to your energy. What lies above? The possibilities. So while we do know there is ongoing change here with the Tower, this change means that things are ending but new things are beginning. All right, there isn't ever just a completion and it's done. it means that's done and it's time for something else. It's time for something new. Even death isn't the end. It's just the beginning of another journey from the physical realm, the physical world, to the next. So there is a possibility here. We're seeing that you can find your balance here. Your past is your truth. But the truth is of you. If you view your mistakes as something that you can't repent for, then you can't. But you can repent for your mistakes by taking the knowledge from those mistakes and turning it into good the next time this situation presents itself to you. You can achieve balance. Lots of twos here. So what the possible future, because some futures aren't set in stone. When the Tower's here, it's definitely the universe saying, hey, you weren't listening to me, so it was time for me to make you uncomfortable, to mix things up, to cause a little personal earthquake, so that you can listen, so that you can move forward. So with the possibilities of the Two of Cups, with this, what's lying before you is the opportunity for a real connection. And I just heard shared trauma. The crazy guy from Stranger Things, I totally was like shown that scene where he's like, plus you guys have shared trauma. So there is this possibility of a sort of a relationship of means, not necessarily romantic, but it might be a new relationship with yourself, is what I really feel like, where you learn to forgive yourself, where you learn to appreciate yourself. All right? Forgive yourself for your mistakes, celebrate your achievements, and repeat. It's about really just putting in that effort to be the best, most high vibrational you. Messenger Oracle by Raven Felon. Know your fears. You have fears, both big and small. Some fear is felt for good reasons. It serves to remind you to be cautious and not to take foolish and dangerous risks. Other fears you feel are but shadows that you have made real and given substance. They serve only to make you doubt yourself, to question your good judgment, to fear success, to restrict and to limit. Look within, know your fears, shine a light upon them, and see them for the shadows and mist that they are. So Capricorn Aquarius Cuspers, you may be being asked to look into your shadow side. This eclipse energy is about cleansing out the shadow side, releasing things that didn't serve you, haven't been serving you, and making room for positive, refreshing, changing energy. And letting go of negative energy or negative entities that have attached themselves to you it's gonna feel weird. You've probably heard me say this before. You put 10 rocks in a backpack and you carry them up the hill, you're gonna get used to the weight. It's gonna be a struggle, it's gonna be hard, but you get used to the weight. And when you get to the top of the hill, if you take that backpack off, it's gonna feel strange to not have that weight on you. So don't pick that weight back up. Appreciate that you're sloughing this off and being given an opportunity to do good for yourself, for your well-being, for your energy. You don't need to carry that weight. Capricorn Aquarius, this transition for you feels like it's rough, but when you get to the end, I really honestly truly believe that it's going to be a relief. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to be grateful for this removal of this energy that wasn't serving you, and you're going to be like, hells yes, I'm free of this. I can move on. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Again, thank you so much for supporting the channel with your subscriptions and your thumbs ups, your shares, and those high vibrational comments that you leave. Thank you, thank you, thank you.